Pastor, you should have never gave the Rattlers the mic. I'm going to just tell you that right now. We don't know how to sit down. That's how we do. Rattlers, you all can have a seat. I've been asked to do one last DChamp shout out. First of all, let me just say this to the family. We now don't have to raise $25,000. We need to raise $15,000 because right now I'm pledging $10,000 to the DChamp Moral Scholarship Fund for my friend and my brother who I love, DChamp. We're going to send him home as only Rattlers can send him home. My name is Will Packer, and I'm a movie producer. I make movies. I made Stomp the Yard. I made Think Like a Man. I made Ride Along. Let me tell you something. Before I went out Hollywood, my first movie was a movie called Chocolate City that I made with another Rattler named Rob Hardy. And DChamp was the set designer for that movie. He was the one who first designed our first little tiny movie there at FAMU. Now, let me tell you about DChamp. How many of you know that only your family can talk about you in a certain way? Your brother, your sister, your mama, they can go there. Somebody outside the family, not so much, but if you in the family, they can give it to you, right? That's how Daryl was. Everybody you see standing up over here, he used to give it to us. He used to give it to us hard. Let me tell you something. He would have told Sister Kendra Claiborne, I appreciate the love, but that was too long, Kendra. That's exactly what he would have said up here if he was here today. I loved Daryl. Before I was a movie producer, I had a radio show. And the most important and the most popular part of my radio show was the DChamp Shots. The name itself says a lot about Daryl because this was a shout out that you did not want. I guarantee you. He would go there and he would go hard and he would let us have it. Everything from ashy ankles to bad weave, he would tell it on the radio. He was the brains and I was the voice. Oftentimes, the ashy ankles and the bad weave a lot of times had to do with Kendra Claiborne. Actually, interesting. But I'm gonna tell you something. If Daryl was here right now, he would actually say that Sister Leontine in the front is giving Kendra a run for best weave in the congregation today. He would say that. Leontine, she got the DChamp Homegoing weave over there, and it's looking good. He would have loved this program. He would have loved this. He would have loved the levity, you know, the brothers that did the mime with such passion. He would have told you that Brother Quentin Washington and Brother John Brown could have did that because that's how they went to class every day. He would have told you that if he was here. I've been asked to say a couple of DChampisms just real quick. These are from him himself. Some are silly, some are profound, but they're pure Daryl. And I'm going to do it just like we used to do it back in the day, dog. In the meantime, between time, from the WAMF Tower, hour after hour, yours truly, DJ Will Power. I'm going to kick y'all a couple of DChampisms. DChamp would say, if you're going to stand on a soapbox, make sure you use soap. DChamp would say, if you lie down with crackheads, you wake up broke. DChamp would say, you are as wrong as my left shoe and it ain't never right. DChamp would say, or people would know fat meat was greasy if they had to do the dishes. DChamp would say, we ask God for what we want and he gives us what we need. A miracle is when those two things are the same. DChamp would say, it is what it is until it ain't. DChamp would say, we live in a world where it's easier for a who to do a what when there's a why. And my last and one of my favorites, DChamp would say, don't be afraid of heartache. The heart is a muscle, and it always hurts to make muscle stronger. DChamp, we love you. We want to say to you, rest now, my friend. Rest now. We're going to send you out as only Rattlers can send you out. Y'all follow my lead. When the dark clouds gather on the horizon, when thunder and lightning pierce the skies, when fate is but a glare in the eye of a fallen Rattler and hope a lost friend, when the sinew of the chest grows weary from those hard-charging linebackers and the muscles in the legs grow tired from those hard-charging running backs, you must always remember